Ever set goals and after you set them, you look at them and they just don't make you happy? What if I were to tell you that there are ways you could set goals that can make you incredibly happy and keep you motivated and more productive? I'm Thomas Edwards, creator and author of The Oneoff Effect, helping high-performing professionals have fun becoming their most complete self through purpose, play, passion, and performance. In this video today, I'm going to share with you how to properly understand how to set goals that can help you be happier, more fulfilled, and more successful. There are a lot of systems out there when it comes to goal setting, and I've talked about a bunch of them as well, and I wrote about them in my book. But I want to talk to you about the why. And I want to talk more into not just how to set goals, but understanding how goals are made and what separates goals that make people happy and motivated and goals that don't make them people happy and motivated. The first is understanding the difference between intrinsic goals and extrinsic goals. Extrinsic goals are more rewards-based goals, meaning if I do this, I'm going to get something in return, such as if I go to work and I work, I'm going to get paid. Or if I do a certain thing, maybe I can get a promotion, right? Extrinsic goals are not always guaranteed, but they are there to motivate us to move forward. This is something that also uses in our personal well-being, whether it's our health, our fitness, our friendships, when it comes to status, relationships, both romantic, platonic, and professional. There's always an external reward that can allow us to be motivated, and we use this motivation to actually get us moving, get us started. On the other hand, when we face friction, when we face resistance or challenges, the extrinsic motivation is not enough to keep us going. And that's why it's really, really important that when we do set goals, that we make sure that they're more focused on intrinsic goals, which is the reward is the experience itself. You being excited, you wanting to do this because you want to do this. This is part of finding the joy and the happiness in your life. Things that you want to do are you're more likely to keep doing, even if there will be challenges and resistance to come. And so understanding that setting intrinsic focused goals will allow you to set happier goals. Which leads to the second thing, which is understanding that there's a difference between the destination and the journey. Oftentimes we focus so much on the destination because we feel like that's where our happiness, that's where our reward is. But the truth is, the destination is one moment and one experience that doesn't last long. But all the lessons and everything that you've learned that has allowed you to grow into the person that you are right now has always existed inside the journey. Now, I'm not saying to completely eliminate the value of the destination. What I'm saying is have a healthy combination of both value in the destination, but also carry value in the journey as well, because the skills that you're going to learn in the journey are the skills that you're going to keep using to create bigger, better destinations. If you're just focused on the destination, what ends up happening is you're only going to use a certain skill set to use for that destination. And once it's complete, those skill sets can become useless. But if you're focused on the journey, the skills that you develop over time can be used not just to get to that destination, but every other destination you set thereafter. The third thing, which is understanding the difference between one-off goals and permanent goals. Oftentimes when we focus on the reward and the destination, usually it comes off as a one-off experience. Meaning, and this is something that I actually experienced a lot when I was working as the professional wingman. My clients were dying to be in a relationship and they saw it as a destination. They saw it as a one-off experience and they wanted the extrinsic rewards that came with being in a romantic relationship, which I totally understand. But the problem was, once a lot of my clients got into relationships, they struggled with trying to stay in relationships because they didn't realize that there's more to the journey than just getting into a relationship. And so they had to understand that there are certain practices, habits, personality traits, things that they had to do that were similar to what they were doing when they were getting into a relationship that could allow them to stay in the relationship. And this is why I came up with the idea is what you do to get in a relationship are the very same things you need to do to stay in a relationship. And the last thing is connection versus isolation. Understanding that the goals that you set, what's the impact of these goals? Are these goals set up to impact just you? Or are they goals that can actually impact and influence other people? I find that when goals are set that can have a greater influence beyond ourselves and it creates this sense of connection, it actually amplifies more purpose within ourselves, more meaning of our lives and what we're actually doing here. And when there are goals that are more egocentric, that only I get to reap the benefits of it, it tends to create more of an isolated journey, which sometimes can be okay, but when we're facing resistance and challenges and obstacles and we're alone, we're more likely to want to give up because we don't have external support or that sense of motivation around impacting other people. This is why I love doing what I do, because I know that I'm impacting other people, and so I'm always motivated, and a lot of my goals that I set for myself not only make me happy, but they also make me happy knowing that it's going to make other people happy too. That connection is so vital and a secret ingredient when it comes to setting the type of goals that you want to set to live a happier, more successful, productive life. But this is what I think. Comment below. Let me know what you think about these ways of setting goals. How do you normally set goals? Are you seeing the difference between these varying topics? And what are things that you can do to create more happier, successful, productive goals that can be more fulfilling and meaningful for you? Comment below. Please like, subscribe, hit that bell, get notified when we put out videos, which happen almost every single day. And if you found this video interesting or inspiring, please share this with someone who might find this interesting or inspiring too. I'd love to hear what they have to say and get them in on the conversation. And if you want to learn the exact process and science behind leveling up your health, wealth, self, marriage, family, have fun, and not feel the need to sacrifice professional ambition or personal happiness, you can go to thomasedwardsjr.com. Once again, this is Thomas Edwards reminding you to make life a game that you can win and have fun playing. Until next time, I'll see you around.